Val McGann, and I'm a London taxi driver. I'm 59 years old, and I've been a London taxi driver for the past 23 years. And concerning Uber, it has a negative impact on the London cab trade. It's taking away a lot of work from us. With I would say the fares is much cheaper. They do this to undercut the professional drivers, which are us. And I think there are too many cars on the road. Yes, I think they should have a review on how they're recruiting. I think they're recruiting too many drivers, and the drivers that they're recruiting, I don't think they're vetted properly, and so therefore, I think they should go back to the way it was. Yes, as I said before, the London taxi drivers is the safest way for passengers to go around, to travel around London. We know the streets of London. We did the knowledge for 3 or 4 years. It took us to do the knowledge of London. And I think London has become so congested with all these cars. And I don't think there's enough work or there's enough passengers. Yeah, January is a very slow month for the cab trade. January, February, and June, July, August, they're also very slow months. Yeah, Christmas is a very busy time of the year because people are looking forward for the festive season. It's a lot of tourists coming into London that time of the year. A lot of travellers. Train station are very busy. Airport is very busy. Yes, I still enjoy doing the job because it gives me the freedom to do what I want to do. To not being there at a particular time, but I'm still disciplining myself to go to work and still prepare to put the long hours in just to make a living. But I still enjoy doing the job, despite whatever setback or whatever problem that we're facing on the road with this excessive amount of Uber cars. Yeah, when Uber started, what I've noticed that my income has gone down by at least a third. The money that I normally take, I'm not taking home that money anymore. Just for the past years, I've noticed my income has drastically fallen. I'm taking home at less than what I normally take. And I think they should cut the Mayor of London should cut the amount of cars that Uber's got on the road. Yes, I think the Mayor of London should do something about all this amount of cars because it causes a lot of congestion, a lot of traffic. People cannot go around as they would normally go around because there are too many cars, too many Uber cars. In the 90s and up to the year 2000, there was no app where you could book a cab. It's not that I've got anything against technology. Yes, I'm all for technology. I'm all for changes. But I think, as I said before, in the way in which Uber are going about it, I think they're just trying to force us out of business and stop the knowledge of London is an institution that goes back like over 100 years. Yes. Well, I notice a lot of passengers now, I think they get a little bit discontent with Uber because they're getting so many complaints. They're getting too many complaints where people will book a cab and then they'll end up charging the customer without the customer getting the service. Yes, if I was a passenger, I'd prefer to go back to the traditional way where I just go out and hail a cab. Because at least I know that the London taxi driver, he knows exactly where he's going. And the Uber driver, he has to depend so much on the sat nav, and so many of them will get lost around London. I've seen so many accidents caused by Uber drivers. and I prefer the traditional way of hailing a cab, go out and hail a cab. Yes, passengers have complained to me that Uber drivers they're not too sure where they're going because they depend so much on the sat nav, and I think they should do a knowledge of London or a mini knowledge, so therefore they'll know exactly where they're heading. Yes, I think it has a knock-on effect on all of us taxi drivers. And as I say before, I think the Mayor of London should do something about it. You cannot have Uber continue to recruit drivers. London is a big city where people comes into London every day. People from all walks of life, people from every continent, and most of these drivers they're unable to speak English, not a word of English. We have had numerous demonstrations against Uber. That's why I think the Mayor of London should do a little bit more to try to cut down on this vast number of minicabs that are operating in London. We have had lots of demonstration all over London against Uber. So I think the Mayor of London should do something to cut this number of minicabs that are operating in London. I think it's not just unfair, but I think it's unsafe for the passengers.